Uncle Steve, as read by me. When my niece Jessica was only 6 years old, she came home from school one day absolutely devastated. It had finally been her turn at the classroom's weekly show and tell, and her teacher's reaction to her presentation brought tears to her eyes. I talked about Uncle Steve, Jessica sobbed. When I showed his picture to the class, Mrs. Yates laughed at it. Being only 3 years old at the time and the product of my mother's second marriage, Stephen was more like a brother to Jessica than an uncle, truly her best buddy and partner in mischief. Uncle Steve was a favorite topic of Jessica's, and she chatted about him constantly. It was no great surprise that she'd make him the focus of her show and tell. What was a little more undecipherable was why Mrs. Yates would find this picture amusing enough to upset Jessica. A parent-teacher conference was scheduled at the end of the month. After meeting with Mrs. Yates and discussing Jessica's progress, my sister Lanny delicately steered the conversation around to her daughter's turn at show and tell. Once again, the teacher broke into giggles. "Oh, Miss Dideo," she laughed. "I had no idea Jessica was so upset, but I must explain my reaction. Every Monday when Jessica comes into school, she talks about her weekend spent with her grandmother and Uncle Steve. She tells the other students how he sometimes hits her, takes her toys, and steals her cookies. I was seriously contemplating giving you a call to ask if you were aware of the situation. When she brought in a picture of Uncle Steve and shared it with the class, I was expecting to find a bully of a man. When I saw what I saw was a sweet, chubby checked. What I saw was a sweet, chubby cheeked 3-year-old boy. I couldn't help but laugh." Rachel Remick.